Hi folks, today a new video about the upcoming Lumix S9 that will be announced on May 22 at around 3 PM London time. I kindly invite you to follow the live blogging on rumors.com. Be there to see the whole reviews and hands-on of this camera, and also to discuss in the comment system how you like this camera. I might even do a live stream later on this YouTube channel, depending on if I have time, because it will be a stressy day to cover all the news on the website where I write. But I got some additional info to share today that are very interesting about the S9, and before I share them, a reminder to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss any of the upcoming rumors. The first info I want to share is also the most important one, because it's about the price of the camera. Well, there are good and somewhat less good news depending on the area where you live. Let's kick off with the most expensive pricing. In Europe. The camera will cost body only €1,699. From what I heard, that should not include the 26mm 8.0. That would not come for free in Europe, included in the pricing. So it's quite a big price, but that's the price in Europe, €1,699. Much better is the pricing in the US, where the camera will cost $1,499. I think that's a good price for this camera. I still don't know if the 26mm 8.0 will be included for free. One source that shared the correct image of the camera told me this, but other sources seem to disagree. So I don't know if you got mixed up some information. So let's see if this is going to happen, that in the US the 26mm will be included for free or not. I don't think so at the moment. Maybe there are upcoming actions where this will happen, but this is really into the wild. The reality, a reliable rumor, is $1,499 for the camera. I think it's a fair price. This 26mm 8.0 as a standalone pancake lens would cost $199. So if you want to use it, for example, on the S5 II or any other L-mount camera, and you want that lens for some reason, that's the price you have to pay. Now let's move on to some additional technical info about the S9. First of all, it does have very low rolling shutter. That's according to the tester with whom I talked. You don't have to worry about the electronic shutter. It works very well, and rolling shutter is well controlled according to them. The second good info is the IBIS is exactly the same of the one of the S5 II, so there's no downgraded version of the IBIS because of the compact size. It works as well as on the S5 II. That's very important. The third very good news is that the Lumix S9 has the same recording capabilities and all the same features of the S5 II. So if you're very into video, the S9 can do exactly the same thing of the S5 II, so like open gate and all the histogram, zebra, whatever feature, waveform you want to have, everything is there, and that's very good news. The only real drawback compared to the S5 II is that the S9 does overheat. So like after 10-15 minutes of 4K recording, you can run into overheating. And yes, it has no fan, so that's unavoidable. I think this is not the camera you buy to record long hours of documentary, but it's more made for vloggers and people that make short videos on the street, and they post all the time the videos. So I think this is not a real issue, in my opinion. I also have been told it has a normal USB-C and a micro HDMI port, which is expected on such a small camera, so no surprise here. It also appears to use the same BLK22 battery as the S5 II and other Lumix cameras, so no changes here. I completely forgot to ask my sources about the slots, but I think it will only have one slot, one SD slot. That's my expectation, but I will ask after this video if they can give me some feedback. But for me, it's kind of obvious it doesn't have the two slots features, but let's see, maybe I will get surprised. I don't know. Then let's move on to some other curiosities. First of all, sources didn't hear about the option of an external attachable EVF. I don't know if that's coming somehow in the future, but for now there is no such option. There's the option of an attachable grip. That's nice. That looks great. You have an image here where you can see it. And also the menu is kind of different between the S9 and the S5 II. It's a sort of simplified version. It kind of makes sense if you're talking to youngster and content creators. They want to have certain features more visible than others, but it has all the features of the S5 II. It's just that the menu seems to be kind of adapted for the S9. Then about the LUT button. LUT button that's a big theme. I might be able to discuss about this tomorrow much longer. But the LUT button on the back of the camera calls your own LUTs, so you can select them and use them. But what's very important is that there will be a specific new LUT app for the Lumix system, which means there's a sort of library of LUTs made by Panasonic and other content creators that will share their own LUTs, their film styles and everything. There, from what I heard, a ton of options already, and you can download those LUTs and then install them on your camera, upload your images without style, use the LUTs on the app directly. You can also share your own LUTs. I don't know if there will be some kind of option where you can sell them. I didn't ask about that. It's just popped out in my mind right now. That would be nice to create a sort of platform where you can also sell your LUTs and earn money with it. But anyway, there will be a new Lumix app that can do a lot. That is really focused on the styles. My big problem without having seen it is just their branding name, and you know, the Fujifilm film styles, film simulation. That just sounds great. LUTs, that sounds boring. They should have named them like film styles or 35mm styles or film negatives, whatever. It should have been a better name than LUTs. I understand that LUTs has a very solid technical meaning among the pros. For those kind of entry-level youngster content creators, influencers, maybe it would have been more funny to name it in a way that it sounds really cool. And that's all the info I have that I can share today. I will share more details probably tomorrow if I'm able to get some additional info about, for example, other technical aspects, like for example, how many slots it has. Also the 1840mm lens, how it looks, what the pricing will be. That's something I still don't know. If you have info to share, you can contact me here or also using the contact box on elrumos.com. And folks, that's it for today. See you probably tomorrow, but more importantly on May 22, Wednesday at 3 p.m. London time. Please be online on elrumos.com to follow the live blogging. There might be even a live stream. I will embed it. If Lumix makes a live stream, I will embed it on this channel. And also, let's see if this will be a hit or miss. It really depends on small things, in my opinion now. There are some reasons why this might be a miss. For example, some missing fast pancake option, or maybe even the electronic shutter for some, I don't know. But there are some good reasons why this could be a hit. It's very compact for a full frame camera, and the LUTs thing must be very big, but that we have to see how it is in real. So folks, it will be exciting. It's an exciting time we're going to have on May 22. See you soon.